Raoul Melville, a 31-year-old taxi driver's dead body, was discovered by his 11-year-old son at about 8:45 hours on March 4, 2021. According to the police, the boy found his father lying motionless on the floor in the hall area of the house. It was also reported that the front door was ajar and the bedroom was ransacked. There was no sign of forced entry. A post-mortem examination was performed the following day by Dr. Nihal Singh, who determined that Melville died of brain hemorrhage due to multiple blunt trauma to the head. Shaifali Melville, the man's mother, during an interview with the newsroom this week, recounted that morning she sent her grandson to tell his father that his car was ready for pickup from a nearby mechanic. She lives in the same yard with her son.
You want him coming back right to the front there and he said, Mommy, Mommy, something happened to Tony like he did. I said, stop talking stupidness. What stupidness you talking? How we can dare? Well, I ain't take it for nothing. You know, I drop the bucket and I run and I go. And when I go, I see my son lying flat on the ground. I look at him. I ain't see no movements, no nothing. He ain't breathing, nothing. So I start to panic. And he was on the ground. Where we going to find him? This part of the chair, cover his knee right down to the bottom. That he cover. Because it's more than one body do this thing. One body can't kill me son. My son is strong, strong, strong. Strapping, big strapping by. No one body can kill he. So they had to lash in his head. After the autopsy said, I know that's what happened too.
The father of 3 lived in his home with his reputed wife and 2 children, but on that night, the wife took the children to stay with a relative because one of the children was unwell. Police interrogated several persons, but one person claimed that he left to go into the interior that night and did not return until 5 days later. He allegedly said he returned to clear his name after he was told that police were looking for him.
There are a lot of people who know what happened because my son was out on the outside there, and where all this talking happened, the individual said so and so. And people don't want to talk, but they know.
The woman explained that her son had an issue with the suspect prior to his death. His car was damaged by the person during an accident, and the person committed to paying for the damages. However, Melville told his mother that upon time to collect the money, the person refused to pay and allegedly ran him out of their yard.
My whole life changed since that day. Completely changed. Not a day go by that I don't study about my son. I don't think about him. Not a day. Every single day I think about the Bible. Every day. And all I'm looking for is justice. And I'm searching for justice and I'm looking for justice. I have to get justice.
She said her grandson was traumatized by the events and the young boy did not focus in school during the weeks that followed. Mrs. Melville said she became worried and due to the COVID-19 restrictions that were still in place, he could not undergo physical counseling sessions.
He was crying a lot. He was crying a lot, like he couldn't focus because the year was challenging for him because he had to do common entrance the same year and was COVID. He would remember things like, at one time he asked me for something and I didn't give him, so I feel sad because I didn't give him and I should have given him. I said, no, you can't feel sad about that because you didn't know this would happen.
Not only is the family grappling with grief, but they're also fearful of living there. They installed cameras as a precautionary measure. Reporting for the newsroom, I am Lizina Yearwood.